Jesus said to love others. And one of the most effective ways that we can serve kids, teens, or adults with special needs is by doing this one thing that Jesus did. Two things that you'll learn from today's short video. One is the importance of showing up in other people's lives. And number two, some basic things that you can do to show the love of Christ to others. Now, number one, what's the importance of showing up in other people's lives? Well, look at the pattern that Jesus established. God loved us so much that He sent His only Son, Jesus Christ. Jesus showed up. And we often call that the incarnation. But why did that happen? Because people matter to God. You matter to God, and the people that we serve matter to God. And so one of the first things that Jesus did to show us God's love is He showed up. I'm willing to bet that you already know the importance of showing up. Perhaps you've had a time in your life where you went through a struggle or a challenge. There was a heaviness, a weight, or a burden in a situation, and one or more of your friends showed up. They were there to be physically present with you, to be a listening ear, to support you and help you through that difficult time. Galatians 6:2 says to bear one another's burdens. And that word burden in the Greek is baros, which means a heaviness or a weight. It could be physical, emotional, social, or a spiritual heaviness or weight or burden that someone is experiencing. And God is calling us to serve others, to love others by showing up. So here's some practical tips on loving others. Remember, love is an action term, right? It's a verb. So here's some things. Simply this. 1, make a decision to show up for others. Now, by being part of our Special Friends ministry, you've already done that. The second thing is to show up. And every Sunday that you serve, you're showing up for others. So, your physical presence of being there on the Sundays that you serve is one solid way to show love for others, the same way that Jesus has done for us. The second thing is that when you're physically present, when you're there, is to also be mentally present. Make sure that you're not distracted, you're not texting, but you want to focus on the person that you're there to serve, to really tune in to them and to just be with them. And then you want to look for any basic needs that need to be met. Remember, love is a verb, it's an action. What are some ways that you can physically support the person that you're serving this morning? Do they need emotional support, a listening ear, a friend, someone to be with them? Do they need social support? Are they someone that doesn't have a large group of friends? And by physically being there, and also by mentally being present, you are being that friend. So your proximity, the frequency of the times that you're with folks, these are all things that you can do to bear one another's burden and to love others. So here's the action step. Next time that you serve, just remember our acronym, B.E.L.O.V.E.D. That's our ministry word for the year, and we turned it into an acronym, and the L-O in the word beloved means to love others. And we do that by showing up. Hey, you know that you are the ones who make this ministry happen. I appreciate you. Thank you for everything that you do, and God bless.